And right now I'm going to show you the interior of the car, so we can open the door. They are quite heavy and very solid. So we can see the Dynamica inside of the door panel. Just a quick look at the car interior. Very nice. These are the AMG performance seats. You can have bucket seats as well. And this is the illumination of the doors with AMG illuminated logo. And you can see the mechanics of the F1 Mercedes winning team. What's up guys, Ivan here. So check out what happens when I close the doors. You can see the front of the GTR during night. So this is just amazing looking invitation. This is the interior of the new facelifted GTR, AMG GTR, and yeah, it looks different than before. You have this nice digital instrument panel. In the door panel you can see the Dynamica, and this is the handle, aluminum handle. You can close and lock the car. You have Burmester sound system, and these are the vents. This is the toggle for the lights, so auto lights, parking, main headlights, and you can release the parking brake if you are towed or something like that. And here you can open the boot with this button. So we can turn the displays on and you can see the invitation, and if you press again, then you can see the AMG logo. So this is the main instrument panel, and it is looking really nicely. It's the same in the newer AMGs like facelifted C-Class AMG and AMG A-Class A35. You can see is this new style steering wheel, which has these new like areas, and with the left one you will control this instrument panel, and with the right one you control the command system here, and it is really beautiful. So you have also everything here in black. In the AMG line and other AMGs this could be also chrome, and you have these like hotkeys, and you can change a bunch of stuff here. So you can change the dynamic select to race mode. It has like a small display. It has also slippery mode if you drive this during rain or during snow. And with this one you can change, with this you can change the traction control. This is for the cameras. You can change, if you press on the display, then you can change what is shown there, and if you press on this like a little black plastic, then you can turn on or change the function which is here. So you have also front wing, extending spoiler, then you can change, this is probably for the parking. Yes, so you can see parking there, like 360 camera, and this is the suspension, so you can have an AMG ride control. In comfort you can have it sport and sport plus, and here basically you can change the same thing like an exhaust. So the exhaust can be balanced or powerful. Then you can have a gearbox which is on manual or automatic, and this is auto start stop, and AMG dynamics, which can be basic or advanced. This is like everything with traction control and everything combined like this. So yeah, this is like a hot setting, hotkey for that. You have also cruise control here. So this is a Distronic. So you can set the adaptive cruise control. With this button you can set how far you need to be or you want to be from the car, and you can increase or decrease the speed. You can then cancel the speed if you press it down, or if you press it up, then you can have the last set speed. If you press it twice, then as you can see sign, you can set it to the actual speed. So you can see here the aluminum, black aluminum actually, not silver, same like steering wheel. So if you here see the down, so this is for the downshift, and here is up for upshifts. Steering wheel has a yellow stitching. It also has a yellow here, like a leather stripe, and you can see the long bonnet there. Everything is in leather here, the dashboard. It really looks better than the old one, that's for sure. I think it's a very big upgrade, and I will show you this in detail a little bit later. Here you have indicators, washer fluids, and here sometimes is like for the transmission toggle, but in this car it's in the middle here. You have also here AMG logo, the 3 Falterbach logo, and you have this red start engine button. Everything here is also in Dynamica, and everything here is in Dynamica as well, the steering wheel. So these mirrors are actually they are same height as my head, so yeah, you feel like in a sports car definitely. And yeah, really nice. And here you can see how you need to break in your engine. So 1000 miles or 1500 kilometers, no full load operation, no kick down, and temporarily you can have an engine speed to 4.5 RPMs, 4.5k RPMs. Maximum speed is actually only 85 miles per hour or 140 kilometers per hour, and if you reach that distance, then you can increase load slowly. So don't start to drive super fast immediately. So yeah, you need to increase it slowly. And you also have a private lounge. You can join it as an AMG owner. And here you also see these vents, and here is the new command system, new screen, and here is for the traction control, which you can set. If I start the ignition, see the AMG logo. Maybe you need to start the car for this. And here you can actually close or open these climate vents. And here you have a new unit for this dual zone system, and yeah, it's really good. So here is AC button. You can close the circulation if you have like a smoking car in front of you from the exhaust, especially diesel cars, old diesel cars. You have rear defroster. You can have a menu here into the AC, and this is a defroster on the front window. You can have an auto, and also you can do it manually if you think auto is not good, but usually it's very good. You can also direct air where you want it to be. This middle console represents like V8. So these buttons are 4 on each side. This is the same in the GT4 door, which is one example is there. And you can basically set similar things, basically the same things like here. So if I change it here from comfort to sport, it's also changing here. So you can change it basically on steering wheel or also here. So everything feels nice, clicky and premium. So you can also change here, this, and AMG ride control, and this is for the stabilization system as well. So this is also from the newer Mercedes models. It has A-Class SD system, new GLC, and also the new GLE and GLS. So this is like a trackpad. Swipe here and control what you can see on the screen, like this. This is for the gears, so you have parking, reverse, neutral and drive. Sometimes here is a Voltabach logo as well. So you can set here the volume, you have auto start stop, and this is for the front wing, so it has like a more downforce. The exhaust button. Here you have a glove box, glove compartment, which is closed now, but this is a normal size. And here we have AMG floor mats as well, and these are the AMG Performance seats. Also you can have a Recaro, like brutal racing seats, but I think for most of the people these are enough, and these are more comfortable than the Super Recaro seats as well. But yeah, it's good that you have an option to have more hardcore seats. And here is also like a carbon part which helps with rigidity. And there you can see the boot space, which I will show you later. Here you have like a soft material Dynamica. So also you have here the cosmetic mirror with the light, which is normal thing. And what is not so usual is that you have heating seats here on the up. So this is interesting. You can have also 360 camera button here, and hazard lights are up here because I was trying to find them somewhere here, but they are on the top. So you feel like in a helicopter or something. You can turn off the parking sensor as well. So this is interesting. And also here you have lights, so you can turn them on and have them on. You can turn on the button, which will prevent for lights to turn on when you enter the vehicle. You can turn on the rear light in the... Yes, you can see it now in the boot space. And you can turn off, this is probably for the alarm, and this is for the towing. And you have SOS button if something happens and you need help. So you can call the call center with the live support. So yeah, just fantastic place to be, much better than before. You have some door pockets here with like a soft thing, but it's shallow, so for some, I don't know, some small bits. You have also here like a carbon decor in the door handle, and it's quite large. You have controls for the windows, for the mirrors. You can close, fold the mirrors. And here in the middle you have a storage compartment with USB-A port and 2 cup holders, and also you have a 12-volt socket here. So you can put here maybe your phone, so it's not like sliding everywhere. And in the middle you have an armrest with storage space as well. And you can put here the key and probably start the car if your battery dies. And it is quite deep actually here. You have 2 USB-A ports and SD card. So yeah, really cool here. You can put definitely your iPhone here or Android phone, and yeah, you can close it. You can even maybe put a half-liter bottle here. And very nice Volterbach logo, as I said. The seat belt here is yellow. And this car also has a pre-save system, which means that if the car thinks you are going to crash, it will adjust the white noise, so your crash is less like aggressive. I think it will open doors and etc. You can see also here the AMG logo, and this is in black, gloss black color, this like middle part, and headrest is quite slim. Yellow stitching as well to complement the seat belt, and yeah, similar, very similar seats you can have also in the A class. This is fantastic that even the smallest AMG can have these GTR seats. So well done, Mercedes-AMG. And it has a quite large support for your back and also for your thighs. Instrument panel, so you control it with this, and from the left you can see the service. You can see tire pressure and temperature of each tire, coolant, and you don't have an engine oil, so you need to measure that manually. Then in assistance, this is for the Distronic, and also it is for the attention assist. Then in AMG Performance you can see the boost, temperatures of the engine and transmission. Then you can see everything like this is for the powertrain, suspension, exhaust, gearbox, traction control here, and AMG dynamics. And you can see boost, minimum or maximum. Then the G-forces, and also boost, kilowatts, newton meters, how much you are using at the moment. Then in the trip you can see the overall, how much your odometer, how much you drove, and then the range, consumption, and average. Also you can see from the start average consumption and how much you drove, and from reset. Then in the navigation you could see the navigation if you would start it. Radio, self-explanatory, and telephone as well. And design, you can have a Super Sport or Sport, which is like 2 instrument clusters, 2 dials, and then Classic, which is like blue. So I don't think Classic suits this car, so either Sport or Super Sport would be my favorite. Also, I want to show you how these numbers here have a shadow behind them, so it looks like a 3D. And you can see also here every sign. So this is for the emergency braking. You have temperatures here, and yeah, everything, every sign here. And this is check engine, tire pressure, for active steering, Distronic Plus. And here you can see your driving select, style, comfort, and parking, reverse, neutral drive. Also, if you swipe right, you can change what is right here. So you can see date and the day of the week if you forgot. Then you have a G-force, boost. This is track pace. Then tire pressures and temperatures. Then you have from starts, stats from the trip. And this is like a navigation. So a lot of useful things. If I set it in the sport, then in the sport you can change the style. If I go, for example, in the trip, just show you how this looks. So you change what is in the middle, You basically change what is in the middle, and you can change what is on the right column. And you cannot change what is on the right. So you have always speedometer here. But you can change on the right if you have a rev counter with G-force inside, and you have only rev counter. Navigation, you see a little red dot, not red but a yellow dot on the right side. Is this changing? So a lot of settings here. Everybody can be happy. Here you can see the pedals, aluminum with like a rubber. So yeah, this is really nice. Let's go from the left. You have a navigation here, so you can zoom out. So it's very responsive, much better than the system before in the GTR. And then you have a radio, media, telephone, in-car office, connect for Mercedes-Me or Apple CarPlay, and vehicle, which is really nice. Icon of GTR in the vehicle. You can set the climate control, dynamic, select, which I showed you. You can individually configure it as well. The drivetrain, transmission, dynamics, suspension, exhaust system, and also the engine data you can see when you drive. So you see the temperatures and kilowatts newton meters, how much you use. Vehicle data, you can see how much you are turning with the steering wheel and how much accelerator and braking you are using. In track pace, you can see the racetracks and everything what is combined with it. So you can see the racetrack, drag race, telemetry. So the racetrack, you can see the timing, you can have a new track, you can see all lap times and all tracks. So Algarve, Bielsterberg, Spa-Francorchamps, Circuit of Americas. So all the main racetracks in the world. I'm sure you can have there more, download more tracks. And you can have a drag race as well, acceleration, quarter mile, braking, and history of your stats. Telemetry, so you can use also the app on your smartphone to store everything. And you see the parameters here and the speed. And in options you can see the driver profile. This is the app which I talk about, the track pace app. You can have a acoustic feedback, so loud, medium, quiet, and display help notes. You can also, if you don't understand everything. So yeah, this is it. So also here in the vehicle you can change assistance. So this is for the Distronic, traffic sign assist, camera, parking assist, active brake assist, lane keeping assist. Also all the assists you can set them here. Then you can see the consumption, which won't be low in this car, but you expect this from a sports car. Light setting, you can have an instrument lighting from 1 to 7, 1 to 10 actually, and surround lighting, which will do the mirrors. You can set the exterior light shut off and interior light shut off. Then in vehicle settings you can set the winter tire limit, bell adjustment, acoustic lock, auto folding mirrors, automatic door lock, easy entry exit. So that's that. and in system you can set every input and how it should be. You can set the display, design, additional display area, display brightness. So design can be classic, sport or super sport, but I will show you that in the instrument panel. And also you can have a connectivity audio. You can set the Burmeister sound system like you want, and level of the volume, Bluetooth devices, command, language units, and you can have a driver profile if you share with your car with someone. And yeah, basically is very responsive, very fast. So this is a amazing upgrade. The steering wheel up and down with this electrical toggle here. So wide range. Anybody can find the perfect racing position with this steering wheel. And it just is a fantastic steering wheel. So yeah, that's it. You don't have the heating. You would have like a knob here. Only some steering wheels have a heating. So yeah, that's interesting. Also in the A-Class, if you have AMG line or AMG steering wheel, then you don't have the heating option. So this is like a dynamic, really nice to touch. So right now we can take a look at the boot space. So you open the boot with this button, as you can see, or with your key fob. So let's open the door, and you can see here is the boot space and look on the front cabin from the rear. So yeah, this is all you get, 350 liters. It's not so small as you might think. You can fit a couple duffel bags there for a weekend trip or something like that. You have a trickle charger, 12-volt socket, and also you have a speaker, probably subwoofer in the back for more bass. And this is triangle in case of the emergency. And this is the cover. If you cover it, then nobody see what you have in the boot through the window. And yeah, it's not a super small boot. You can fit there some trolleys or duffel bags. So this is great. And it's enough space for 2 persons. You have also this carbon fiber, like a bar for additional rigidity. You can have also a cage with the bucket seats. And here is like a light, and of course, and you need to close it with your hand manually. And this is just a look on the wing, manually adjust it. And guys, that would be it for this video. I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for plenty more videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon in the next video.